Welcome to the Fast Lane Car. Now, if you've been watching us, you might remember that a few years ago we did a mileage challenge where we pitted a Ford Fiesta against a Prius against a Golf TDI. Well, today we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go old technology versus... Here comes Nathan with the new technology. It's so quiet. So I have what is old technology. I have the Cruze diesel 2-liter, which represents something that's been around forever. And Nathan, what have you brung?
This is the brand new C-Max Energy. It's a plug-in hybrid.
So, which of these two is more fuel efficient, and which of these two is better value for your money? Coming up next
On the Fast Lane Car. Plug-in hybrids for regular cars, pretty new thing. This particular one, you can go about 40 miles on just an electric charge. Now, if you combine the horsepower of the gas motor and the electric motor, you get 188 horsepower, which isn't too bad. This thing is actually kind of frisky.
Now, normally this would be the part of the review where Nathan comes popping out of the trunk, but does Nathan fit?
No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. Because right here is where the extra batteries are placed for the Ford Energy. See, down here, all that, batteries, extra batteries. If it was the regular hybrid, you would have a relatively flat floor, and I can fit in that particular vehicle. So you do lose a lot of storage space. In fact, I believe there's more space available in the Cruze. This baby takes regular gasoline. You don't need premium, and it's capless. So you can just shove it in there and simply fill it up. That's what it lets me fill it up, which it might not.
Hey Nathan, what's the price?
$3.49 a gallon.
So it's about 30 cents cheaper than diesel.
Yeah, it's always that way in the States. Bummer. My hands are free. So when we get back, fill it up. When it clicks, we'll see roughly who's more efficient. I think I am.
Nathan, it is still hot out there. It hasn't cooled off. 95. According to this car. It's interesting that that Cruze that we were in a while ago said we were at 100, and now we're at 96, so, you know.
It measures a lot of the ambient temperature that's also coming up of the tarmac, so in some places it just heats up more than others.
How does it drive?
It's a hybrid. I mean, what do you expect, folks? Performance hybrids do exist, and they actually work, but this is still a very simple vehicle based on the principle that you can get extra range around town, and if you're really, really careful, plug it in, and then you can drive on solid electricity back and forth to work if you live within a reasonable distance of your home.
40 miles.
40 miles, and you'll frankly won't have to use any gas. That's not to say that you're not spending money, because you are, but you're spending a little bit less money.
Oh yeah, giving it the beans, Nathan, giving it the beans.
It actually accelerates nicely. By the way, this CVT, not my favorite CVT out there, but it is built in-house by Ford. And one of the issues with it is that, you know, a lot of them have gotten rid of the whine that you hear. It's like, it almost sounds like gears meshing. With whee. This one, you can still hear it.
What are you getting, by the way?
I'm getting combined 35. That's real time. So yeah, so far 35.8 miles per gallon.
Yeah, you know, at the same point when we were driving the Cruze, I think we were getting like 25.
It takes a while for the Cruze to catch up for doing the long distance highway run. That'll help the Cruze.
Nathan, I don't like this car. I have to be honest. I think Ford took a huge risk, just like Chevy took a risk with the Cruze. But I think they took a huge risk on new technology. I even kind of like the guppy look of it. I think it's a cute little runaround. And I think if you live in California, for instance, where getting into the HOV lane depends on having a quote-unquote electric car, this will work. The Cruze, not so much.
Yeah, I know. And you know, folks, all of that aside, power's really good. I mean, this thing actually accelerates nicely. It's nice to have the electric motor kind of kick in and help that engine out, especially at high altitude. I'm a family guy. I got little kids, so I have an issue with the fact that you're taking a lot of that space away so you can put batteries in a car. So that's one of my issues.
Hey Nathan, check it out. So we've finished the loop and we've gone 23.6 and you're getting 39.1 MPG. That is impressive, dude.
That really is. 23 miles. Imagine that with a regular car. That would be about the average for an average car.
Yeah, and it says you've used 0.60 of a gallon, so there's one way to find out how much you've used. Let's fill it up again.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the car said we used 0.60 of a gallon. Let's find out if that's true. Pretty easy way to figure it out. Whoa, look at that. I'm just going to let it click shut. So just under 25 miles and $2.96, Nathan.
Fantastic.
0.792 of a gallon. All right, Nathan, you've done the math. How much more diesel did the Cruze use?
Well, it used 0.18 of a gallon.
So yeah, you got to extrapolate that over the life of the car, which we're just too stupid to do right now. Which car would you get?
Neither.
Really?
I mean, I guess I'd get the diesel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I disagree, Nathan. I like the Ford. I like the fact that it doesn't use any gas if you don't have to. And if you can just plug it in, and I like the way it looks. So even though it's $10,000 more, I think that's the one I would buy if it were my money.
If it were your money, enjoy.
As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
Having proved what, Nathan?
That it's going to take a long time to balance out the ledger when it comes to diesel versus new technology.
That's right. See you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching. Ciao.